Hello everybody. Today we've got something that's going to stir things up a little. Let's just say it's an industry disturber. Manufacturers are going one way and well, this is going the other. Hear me out. It's always the equipment's fault, not you. The 3-putt on the last would have been a 2-putt, no doubt. That lip out would have gone in the hole. And I don't want to bring it up, but that putt on 5 where you chunked it 5 inches before the ball. Well, you know what I'm going to say, with a different putter, that wouldn't have happened. It would have found an earthworm, slid off of its back and created the perfect delivery. Of course, it's just not our fault, all right? Whee! Warned you, I think you might get life for this. Sorry, Your Honour, I have strong evidence in support of my client, the putter, that this is a regular occurrence and the putter is not to blame. Oh yeah? So what you're trying to say, it's my fault? But putting yet another gamer behind bars and looking for another partner in crime for the weekend, well, it becomes a very expensive exercise, especially with 2025 putters when some of them have started to start with a 5. 5 quid? Go on then. No, 0 plus. It's a lot, it is. But like I said in the intro, there are brands out there that are, you know, trying to keep costs down, giving us high spec materials. So our only other option is to blame ourselves because, well, we've been given the tools to do it and we don't have to remortgage a house for the 10th time this year. And this video is not a £500 putter hater. I do feel like there's some recognition to that, especially with the technology of, let's say, the zero torque range. And I'm doing this video because it deserves our support. We've been given a really high spec putter for like half the cost of a 2025 putter. And it's going from a brand that you would have heard of, probably quite a lot this year, but maybe not so much in the putter space. Of course, I'm talking about Golf Punk. Thank you very much. Now, if you've watched any of James and myself's videos, the vlogs, you would have seen this putter in a bit of action, and in my hands it's been relatively hot. Hot by my standards anyway. Funnily enough, Golf Punk as a media source years ago was known for being, you know, again, against the grain, a little bit rebellious. This is what I feel like these putters are doing, trying to be different, not following necessarily current trends. Yes, Golf Punk's rebellion against premiumly priced putters. Yes, it appears to be a rebellion against premiumly priced putters. Can I try that again? Premiumly priced putters. My goodness gracious me. Rather expensive putters. Speaking of which, a couple of years ago, if I was a little bit older, I could have probably made the front cover. A few less pounds and a head transplant. But the Golf Punk putters that have arrived this year have all the bells and whistles to get us through the battle that is a round of golf. There are 3 putters available. We've got the plumbing neck, the PN, the Bryson putter, which you would have remembered I tested a little bit earlier. And the one I've got today, you've got to admit, it's a rather sexy specimen. This is the twist neck. I think all it truly takes is for you to see this down at the ball. I think it looks pretty here for sure, but down at the ball, I mean, this could be a Scotty. Like, I'm not even joking. This is the biggest appeal for me, is you hear about all these putters now with all this technology, but some of them can look like Elmer Fudd. Where this is not trying to do anything overly dramatic. It's a putter made very well. We've got CNC milled grooves, sharp enough to give you a 5 o'clock shadow. It is just stunning. And I truly mean that. I want to do this video because I feel like it needs it. It needs the exposure. Obviously, the marketing budget's not going to be millions. You're not going to see it on Sky Sports. And again, the tech for the money. It's like I look at this and I think, how are they even making any profit margin? Because we look at the shaft, lovely white number, KBS Tour, 120 gram, lovely piece again, technology really stabilising the face, lots of MOI. And you remember this baby, the Jumbo Max, combination that really is truly special. Traditional as well. It's modern but traditional. And the reason for that tongue-in-cheek intro was, of course, it is us. It's not necessarily about the equipment, but if you're struggling to find something that's working, if you do that 3 or 4 times this year, you're probably going to spend the best part of $2,000 to $3,000 pounds. It's not a cheap exercise. Whereas something like this will give you the price shortly. Given the materials of it, it really is worth a stab. Hope we don't stab this. And speaking of premium materials, all it takes for you is to have one putt with it and you get what I'm talking about. It's quite a firm, great putter for fast greens, speaking of which, even more. See? You never miss, do you? So of course, the all-important pricing, I'll get it straight off the website right now. Link is down below if you want to check it out. Arm lock, obviously the Bryson putter, we did that video. Click up there if you want to see it. Again, very unique style, will work for some, seemed to work very well for me. £225 you're looking at. And then we go to this sort of style, and it's crazy to say that if you give 200 quid, you will get, as small as it is, some change. This is £199, so arguably more than half price of current trend putters, let's say. So to make you feel a bit better about your putting, we've got 6 balls around here, all at 8 feet away. Thanks to shot scope, PGA Tour average is like 50% from here, so if we got 3 out of 6, it's good. But we're gonna get them all, aren't we? Yes. Okay, first ball. Caught it. There really is a point and click aspect to this putter. Am I in shot? Hi. You see the ball, that's all that matters. And my bum in a minute. So 1 down, we just need 2 more for the average. Now it turns, damn, missed. Obviously the putter's fault. I'm scared of that, that's so bad. Gathered. So we just need 1 more of these 2. Yeah, the sharpness of this, the angles, it's like I say, very Newport 2. I feel like I can just go straight back and straight through. Just blasted it through the break. I was not committed to that at all. We need this. Otherwise we failed the boss. Am I in? Has to be straight, has to be straight. Yes! 3 out of 6. Yes, we've had a laugh. And it's quite easy to go off the rails a little bit with what we're actually talking about. And the key thing I want to take away from this is giving putters like this a chance. It's so easy to feel like you have to follow a particular trend, which definitely does seem to come at a price. And I'll say it again, this is not a do not buy that stuff. I do really rate it. I'm just saying that it isn't for everyone. And there are more affordable, just as well spec'd putters out there that really are very good. Don't be the sheep, really, which is very hard to do when you're surrounded by social media and all you see is X and Y putters. Get that out for us. Come on. I actually legitimately thought it was going to stay on the edge. Get in, I'm cool. Who do you think you are? I am.